Mom. I want to show you some of my plants. So this is a big old tomato plant I got growing there, and all kinds of lilies and gladiolas, and who knows what else. Let me show you. Look how pretty. I think that's called something heather. Anyway, got lots of that. So all of these are going to bloom at some point. And then I have, these are a type of flower. Here's another one, but different variety. So they look like little bushes that are going to turn into flowers. And I've got them, I think they said they were good for borders, so I have them close to the edge. I have quite a few in here. So we'll see how they turn. And then you'll notice that I don't know the names of all these, but look, this is starting to bloom, the spike that I have. And I have a bunch of these spikes. That white petal back there is just from me weeding. But isn't that pretty? See how pretty? And then I had this bamboo. Well, look, these are all leaning over. I think those are all gladiolas. And then I've got an empty space right there where I've been weeding. I'm going to put a whole bunch more back there. And even though they're leaning pretty far, that might be from my sprinkler, like pushing them over. But I think they'll straighten up. I just need to change my sprinkling system. Now look at this bamboo. Do you see? Look at how that main stalk is. It's like, it cinches. So this is the Buddha belly. I wonder if I can get a better angle. Anyway, this stalk's really like gone crazy. But it grows in cinches. Now we're gonna come into the backyard. This is through the other sidewalk. Very, very pretty. This is an old bamboo. It was dying and I picked it up. So it's actually pretty tall, but it has lots of new growth on it. It's the same kind of bamboo as this. It's called Angel Mist. It's got big flowers that kind of like, not flowers, big leaves that look like hands. So this is my second one, and it's it's twice the size from when I bought it. So it's out here in this huge mound of fern. Nice little picnic bench there. There's my little gator in honor of Swift. These have not bloomed yet. I want to get to where I can have a better angle at it with the light. So in this section right here, I have more of those purple spiky flowers in the center, and then I have all kinds of lilies on the side, and then more of those like plant bushes on the very corners. So, I mean, it's just, we're waiting to see what happens. And actually, I had filled this in pretty tight, but I don't know if I weeded things out thinking that they were weeds when they were actually plants or what. So then we're gonna go over to the other side there. But first, we'll go ahead and take a look out here at the lake. We just redid a bunch of our dock, so let me take you to that. Our neighbors have a really pretty yard. So this is our huge pile to take to the dump. We had a ramp right through here, but we got rid of it. And now this is the new walkway. Steve hung my paddleboard up. I'm gonna get on the other side so that you can see better. Isn't that gorgeous? Floating dock. Okay, now we're going to turn around and you'll be able to see everything so much better. All right, let's go up. See everything that you couldn't quite see before. So our massive wood pile there. It's really pretty. We sit out here and eat a lot. Steve takes naps out here. Kirsten did a lot of that weeding right there. It's a hard job weeding that. We have a lot of these little yellow flowers that grow. So I try not to mow this too much because I want those yellow flowers to spread. They're actually kind of all throughout on this side of the yard. So if we don't mow in time, then we start getting these yellow flowers, which of course is lovely. The neighbors have this plumera. See the plumera? And then it's growing through the fence here, so we'll end up getting some. There's a nice one right there. All right, let's go around. So this is kind of coming into the heart of everything. Just get a good view here. It's weird, I was hearing weird noises. Okay. All right, right here. Lots of more lilies. And I have green beans in there. You see my green bean plants down? There's one right there. My problem that I have is that the birds are coming down and eating my plants. They're eating my green beans. Not the beans themselves, but just the plants. Look at this huge brain coral. There's a lizard bouncing around on it. All right, let's take you over there. It's harder to show in a little film like this. Get in the shade. Get a view over here. Oh, see? Here's a nice green bean that's come up over here. I don't know what's going on. They seem like they're deformed. I don't know if they're just deformed or what. But all of this, both sides will be full of flowers, you know, as soon as they start blooming. Sometimes when I plant stuff, I don't know what I'm planting, but apparently that's a bunch of 4 o'clocks. So they'll come into bloom. I've got my, I think those are called daylilies. They're all budding or blooming. See, aren't they pretty? And then I have more of these that I have like all around, and I haven't seen those flowers yet because they haven't bloomed. And I've got my are they chrysanthemums? Yeah. Oh, this thing was loaded with flowers, but I guess now they're gone. And I've got more bamboo right there. Lots of palm trees in here. I need to clean up this hibiscus plant because it's really kind of crazy looking. But it's blooming so much. And the squirrels come and they steal my blooms. But they're like the double, they're a double bloom. They're pretty, aren't they? So, here's a really pretty red flower, if I can get it in here. A lot of these, I had more blossoms. You see that? It's really pretty. I had tons of these, but I guess they're done. Oh, that looks like the seed pod maybe. Okay. But to show you what, on this side, I still have one of these kinds of plants with the flowers. On the other side, said there was a ton of them. It was these right here. All right. Oh, and so, I mean, what it looks like now is just the beginning. It'll look even better later. It's got banana trees. Got little zinnias growing. Aren't they cute? Mary got those for me in St. Augustine. She picked them up. There's more. They're just kind of growing kind of where they shouldn't, but you know, who cares? Because I just love them. And then our front where we keep our garbage. It's very, very floral here. See, look. Aren't those pretty? I like the red and yellows mixed together. And it's huge. Look how big this plant is. All right. So, that's the tour. Oh, just in time, our neighbor's lawn's about to get mowed. Then it'll be noisy. Okay, thanks.